Hi friends, I am Aishwarya Swaro studying in 9th grade from TTWREIS Girls Freedom High School. Today, before introducing my topic, I want to share you a short story. Are you eager to listen my story? Yes, let's start the story. Once, in a small village, there lived a mother, a father, happily with their two children. As like all mothers, she loved her family and she wants her children to grow strong, healthy and clever. However, over few months, she watched that her children was slowly becoming sicker and sicker. Over few months, she observed that her daughter Anushka was not playing with her friends and her arms and legs got very thin and her abdomen started swelling. Her ribs poking towards her chest and her hairs turned to yellow and reddish color and started to fall out. And she was so tired all the times. Then the mother kept trying to feed her, but she was not interested. Even her son Prabhas was also getting sick, and actually he used to be the top at the school, and the mother was so proud of him. But then his grades started to drop and she got a report from her teacher that he was falling asleep in the class. What do a mother to do with the son like that? Both the parents got worried about their children's health condition and they decided to visit a health advisor. Then they met a health advisor and explained the condition of their children. Then the health advisor checked them and said that your children was suffering from malnutrition. Now friends, can you guess my topic? Yes, my topic is malnutrition. Malnutrition is a condition which results from eating a diet in which one or more nutrients are either not enough or too much. Such that diet may causes many health problems, which includes calories, carbohydrates, proteins, etc. And the malnutrition refers to getting too little food, and it can lead to various health problems including diabetes, eye problems, etc. And many of the children worldwide are died due to this malnutrition. And friends, unfortunately, malnutrition leads to many problems, which leads to more malnutrition. Let us discuss how this cycle is developed. Malnutrition. In our whole world, there are about 160 million children under the age of 5 who belongs to developing countries like India was suffering from malnutrition. And because of malnutrition, the immunity of the person will be decreased, and it eventually results to diseases. The children who are suffering from malnutrition, his or her growth and development will be disturbed. As a result, the productivity of a child will be affected, and it in turn affects the countrywide development, which leads to poverty. Obviously, poverty leads to malnutrition. So, in this way, the malnutrition will be spreaded due to arising of many problems. And friends, do you know, if we eat more or if we eat less, then what will be the result? Yes, as we know that there are basically 3 types of malnutrition. They are Marasmus, Kwashiorkor and obesity. Let's switch on to marasmus. Marasmus, the deficiency of proteins, carbohydrates, fats leads to protein energy malnutrition. Look at this slide. Here is a boy. He was so thin, weak and unable to walk because he is suffering with marasmus, and his skin tissues slowly wasted away. So, friends, why do you think this is happening in this boy? It's due to lack of carbohydrates and proteins in his diet. Marasmus is a person doesn't consume enough proteins or calories, then he may suffer with marasmus. Without these vital nutrients, the energy levels become dangerously low and the vital functions will be stopped away. And the UNICEF estimates that nearly half of the deaths of child is only because of malnutrition, which means the lack of carbohydrates and proteins. Friends, let us look at some of the causes of marasmus. Not having enough nutrition or having very little amount of food, consuming wrong nutrients and too much of one and not enough of another, and having a health condition that makes it difficult to observe. And now let us look into some of the symptoms of marasmus. The primary symptom of marasmus is an acute loss of body fat, muscle mass, which leads to unusually low body mass index, in the sense BMI. In children, the main symptom of marasmus is the failure to growth, is known as stunted growth. In adults, the main symptom is the loss of body tissues. And a child who was suffering with marasmus, he used to be the hungry every time. And friends, now let us know about Kwashiorkor. So, the Kwashiorkor is the other form of malnutrition. The lack of proteins leads to Kwashiorkor. Friends, as adolescents, we need proteins in large quantity. But if we lack proteins, then it may lead to Kwashiorkor disease. So friends, the people who are suffering with Kwashiorkor, their extremely emaciated appearance in all the body parts except the ankles and feet, which swell with the fluid. The Kwashiorkor is caused by the lack of proteins in our diet. Friends, every cell consists of proteins which helps us to repair our cells, and a healthy human body generates the proteins in all the cells. Proteins is especially important for growth during the childhood and at the time of pregnancy. If the body lacks proteins, then the growth and normal body functions will be shut down. So, let us know some of the symptoms of Kwashiorkor disease. The change in hair and skin color, fatigue, diarrhea, loss of body mass, and the failure to growth is also known as stunted growth, edema, and the damaged immune system, and lastly irritability. So these are the few symptoms of marasmus. Friends, I think you all are feeling bored. So I will do an analyzer for you. Who kalela ateri tiki tumba amazi muzi muza. Who kalave le. Once more. Who kalela ateri tiki tumba amazi muzi muza. Who alave le. So friends, now I think you all became active. So let us switch on to the third type of malnutrition, and it is obesity. Friends, in our society, obesity is the common problem which was seen in each and every person. So the obesity is caused due to overeating or intake of more and more nutrients. Obese children, when they will grow, then so many diseases will be targeted to them, like diabetes, cardiovascular, heart problems, etc. So we should not include unwanted fats. So friends, obesity leads to too much of the normal body weight, and having a high ratio of body fat to muscles puts the strain on your bones, and it also a cause of the cancer, and obesity causes the second type of diabetes. So friends, about 2.3 crores of children in India, up to 6 years of age are suffering from malnourishment and are underweight, and there are no such comprehensive surveys on children malnutrition since the last National Family and Health Surveys in the year of 2005 to 2006, and there are about 2 lakh Anganwadis which are look after the kids and provide them the supplementary nutrients to them. And vitamins. The vitamins plays an important role in the maintenance of our health. There are many types of vitamins. If we lack vitamin, then we may suffer with many diseases like sterility, abortions, etc. And let's come on to the minerals. Minerals also plays an important role in the maintenance of our health, and if we lack any type of mineral, it leads to many diseases. And please don't waste the food, but serve it to the needy. Friends, actually we are observing that the food is wasted at every place where we are. For example, the parties, hostels, functions, etc. In these situations, we are observing that they are wasting a lot of food. Friends, the food is made up of the hard work of farmers. So, because of the money, we are wasting it. So, friends, my humble request to you all is please don't waste the food, but provide it to the needy. Friends, not surprisingly, the industrialized cities like United States was wasting more food when compared to the developing countries like India, and 1/3 of the food produced in our world was wasted away due to many reasons. So, in our school, to avoid the food wastage, our principal ma'am and all the teachers gave a suggestion that we have to take enough food from the mess and we should not waste the food. For this purpose, we have the food liters also. So, once more, my request is please don't waste the food, but give it to the needy. So friends, I think you all understood my topic. I want to recapitulate once more. So first, coming towards marasmus. Marasmus is a condition which results from eating a diet in which one or more nutrients are either not enough or too much. Such a diet may cause many health problems which involves calories, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, etc. And basically there are 3 types of malnutrition. First one is marasmus. If we lack carbohydrates, fats and proteins in our diet, then it may lead to protein energy malnutrition, and that is the marasmus. So, some of the causes of marasmus are not having enough food or consuming the wrong nutrients and too much of one and not enough of another, and having a health condition that is difficult to observe. And some of the symptoms of marasmus are the acute loss of body fat and muscle tissues. In children, the main symptom of marasmus was stunted growth, means failure to growth. And next one is Kwashiorkor. If we lack proteins in our diet, then it may lead to Kwashiorkor. As we know that the proteins are mainly useful to the persons who are adolescents. So, some of the symptoms of Kwashiorkor are diarrhea, loss of muscle mass, edema, change in skin and hair color, etc. So, these are the few symptoms of Kwashiorkor. And now about obesity. Obesity is due to intake of more nutrients or overeating. These conditions leads to obesity. And the obese children, when they will grow, they may be affected with several diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular and heart diseases. And next one is vitamins. The vitamins plays an important role in the maintenance of our health. If we lack any type of vitamin, it may lead to many diseases. As well as minerals. Minerals also plays an important role in the maintenance of our health. And also it also leads many problems if we lack it. And next, to prevent the malnutrition, we should not waste the time, we should not waste the food, but we should give it to the poor people, because the food is made by the lots of hard work of the farmers. So because of the only one reason that we have money, we are wasting the food. So we should not do it. But if we give it to the needy persons, then they may feel better and they may become the healthy. And next, lastly, I conclude that to overcome the malnutrition, we have to maintain a healthy, balanced diet, which includes plenty of fruits and vegetables and cereals and pulses, dairy and non-dairy sources of proteins, milk, egg, meat, ghee, cheese, butter, curd, etc. So, living tomorrow's generation depends on today's nutrition. So, let us eat well and have a healthy life. Eat apple a day keeps the doctor away. Eat well, feel well. Eat green, go green. So, lastly, I am very thankful to our beloved Secretary Sir, R.S. Praveen Kumar Sir, and my Principal Ma'am, Vimala Ma'am, and my expert teacher, Bhavani Ma'am. Thanks for everyone who gave me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.